Hello there, my name is Dallas aka Infurness, and welcome to my channel. I applied for a Minecraft.net Build-a-thon challenge in 2017 that was being hosted by Mojang. And Mojang had the awesome idea of doing this where they would basically feature whoever the winner was, they'd feature their creation on the main page. I didn't win. But that's okay, because that didn't stop me. I won something even better. But essentially this all started when they were emailing me about the process of getting started with entering this challenge, and they were essentially, it was a Mojang representative talking to me about all the rules, all of the guidelines of being able to do this, and they would reveal the actual thing you're supposed to build once the challenge started. The back and forth conversation between me and this representative of Mojang led to an email, which was the beginning of this entire thing. They put it like this: "We don't usually do this, but yes, I guess you can consider this a double challenge. Our current build-off has already started and will be complete in about 25 to 30 days. If you can create from scratch the largest town/city ever made in Minecraft by the end of this year, I will personally see it through that we here at Mojang will directly submit it as an official world record to Guinness. Let's be blunt, I don't think you can do it." I can't believe they said that. But we'd love to see you try. We love seeing communities' creations. Current record, 10 million blocks squared. Good luck. So that was what they told me. Well, dang, okay. That's a bit much to digest all at once. Well, I like world records, of course. I especially like setting world records. So I accepted this challenge. They literally dared me, so... And also I was kind of like in the middle of wanting to start breaking world records for my YouTube channel at the time. So it was a really good thing. Only about 4 years late, so anyways, here we are. So, like, how do I get started with this is the main question. Like, how does, first, I need info. I need a lot of info. So I looked into cities and all kinds of boring details of cities. Well, they seem to all pretty be self-explanatory. Secondly, I need people. A lot of people. Okay, cool. Zero contacts. Oh no. Hey Siri, contact the group chat.
I'm sorry, but I cannot detect any friends to contact in the group chat. Please try again later.
Okay, that's out. Planet Minecraft. Sure, why not? Planet Minecraft is a website that's basically supposed to be like a building website. This started out as kind of like an advertisement more than anything. Audio project. I don't know why I chose the word audio. I just kind of like rolled off of my brain when I first thought of it. Please help me break this world record. I was essentially just asking people. So after that got cooking, I started up a couple of buildings on my own on the very, very old creative world that I had. And it was horrible. Alright, so now I need a whole lot of research. It's time to get schooled for a couple of months. I basically dropped out of real school just to do this. I contacted a real-life city planner, that's right. I mean, you'd be really surprised what you can find on Craigslist. And they basically, straight up, bluntly said, you can't do this. They just straight up said, you cannot do that, it's too much. Hey, that's the spirit, but that wasn't enough to deter me, so I opened up the creative server for the map, Audia City, and seemingly right after I did that, the actual attention of the project started spiking upwards. We collaborated with about 50 pro MC builders, like literally dream level speedrunning type class people out here on Planet Minecraft. I literally sent out like 100 emails or something like that, and well, just about 2 people replied. Great progress so far. And one of the guys wanted to name the world Assland, so I wasn't entirely in favor of that, but I wasn't in charge of what the server name was because I didn't host it on my computer, so for the entire year of developing this Minecraft city, it was under the name of Assland Server. What the F word. And then we just planned the whole entire city. We made a blueprint for the general San Diego region. Let me just tell you, the logistics of building Southern California, especially when you have a city planner telling you can't do it multiple times, it's kind of harder than it looks. So I became a city planner myself. I paid $19 for an online class. And boy, was it worth it. And there was absolutely no communication between any of the people on the server and even the professional builders who were helping build this thing. So essentially the entire time this city was being created, no one really could agree what they were even building. One day, one collaborator of the city comes to me and he says, I know, let's build a whole country. No. Well, okay. I changed my mind about 3 years later, but that obviously brings us way past the original cutoff point. So what happened? Well, just about a year in, we're hovering at about 8 million total blocks in area out of the 10 million that we needed to hit, and we never got an email back from the original Mojang representative until a year later. Hi Infurness, I hope all is well. Great job on your project, it's looking great, and coming along far more successful than I predicted. Really cool. I'm reaching out to ask if you'd be still interested in our original challenge for you. We can still submit your project against us due to how much work you've done so far. The record had since been updated, however. We now stand at 14 million blocks squared. I have a strong feeling you could do it. Keep up the work. So that kind of mucked everything up because it ruined our motivation. Just us not receiving any email from Mojang again demotivated the main amount of builders to not even want to work on the project for a whole entire year. Basically, everyone was like, oh, this is never going to be a world record now. This is a waste of time. All up until that one email. But thank you for moving the goalposts. 14 million is now the new thing. Who even has that? Oh, stupid Greenfield. And this time, we're getting straight into it. We're going to be whipping out the big guns. We weren't messing around. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We're building LA. We're adding LA to the whole map. Obviously up to the South San Diego type region, the original Audia city. And now we're going to be adding this humongous 3x larger, insane, giant place up here. And we're just building the whole surrounding area with all the details. Like, this is getting ridiculous. An insane road system and all kinds of Southern California themed areas in between. Look, I don't deserve any credit because I don't even know how to get home from the store. So I don't even know maps in real life, let alone build everything like this. You know, you had the airport, Hollywood Hills, downtown, Grove Street areas, the stadium, beaches, harbor. Look, it's kind of insane. My personal favorite part was the stadium, because the actual build that went into doing that was the most tedious and ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Like, the actual amount of stuff that was in here. This whole addition to the city created 30 million more square meters of area. That's 30 kilometers in real life. At this point, it's basically ending up being the size of a real city. Assland. AKA Audia City, the largest city in Minecraft. So this entire time, terrain and realism was the biggest concern, along with overall size, detailed transition of the building styles, and of course, all of the other things like crediting the sources of where we got some of the buildings and other work from, and a continual copyright issue because of one building. Apparently, one of the builders at some point built a building of which had the logo of MetLife on it. Well, MetLife did not hesitate to file every single week. I would wake up to see a new copyright claim on the page for the Minecraft city because MetLife thought that they owned the game or something like that. It's a fake game, bro. It's not real. MetLife was honestly the horrible company. Like, what is wrong with some of these companies? I'm serious. Ultimately, there was a whole lot of disagreement with the way that the city was supposed to end up being. Lots of people had different personalities in the way they wanted to express themselves. The only thing I ended up building in the whole thing was just like a couple skyscrapers and my own statue of my little Minecraft character there. And a cruise ship. I built that cruise ship. I have no life. So like, I would literally go outside and go to different places and just be like, okay. That's how that looks. Oh, nice. All right. Write this down and go back and like start actually theming certain areas off of the type of literal architecture you'd be seeing around in real life. Seeing like the, you know, the structure design of the tallest skyscrapers, and copyright issues with actually recreating real life skyscrapers. Overall, there needed to be a nice, realistic transition between having an urban area and then the rural outside desert area and then mountainous areas and then now all kinds of other things even beyond this, which is getting just beyond insane to me. So basically, after all of this, 3.5 years of painstaking work, copyright claims, demotivation, and at the very cusp of reaching that world record, 4 years and 35 million square meters in size, this Minecraft city is literally the size of Baton Rouge in real life. Where's my world record? Well, I didn't get one because it turns out that one of our main builders decided to replace the world we submitted to Guinness World Records with a humongous Rickroll pixel art. So basically, when Guinness opened the map, they just saw a humongous Rickroll pasted over the center of the city. So thanks! So I had to personally apply for the world record 2.5 years later, after the original tiny build competition being held by Mojang, with my small idea, with 3 pictures on the whole entire page, on some random website. Things got a little bit carried away. And finally, Guinness decided to forgive me and approve me for their custom set world records section, which is essentially world records that people set originally without there being any official record before that. So in your face, Mojang! That's right, you can actually download this thing and you can still see the progress of it continuing to be added onto and built. Anyways, yeah, it was just something I wanted to share with you guys randomly. I know it's a little bit different of a subject for this channel, and I believe actually in not this current world record book, but in 2023 it is going to be in, which gets released in 2022, the actual city, the Audia Project City, will be featured in the Guinness World Record books as the largest city in Minecraft. I honestly can't thank everyone who put in their whole life into this. Me, of course, but everyone knows that. Basically developing this in private along with trying to do YouTube and get famous on here at the same time. What do I even do for a living? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out the map. It's really fun and it's a really cool thing. And yeah, hopefully we can set even more crazy world records in the future. And yeah, that's all I want to say. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.